slightly. There we go. Poland is now at war with the Teutonic Order. Poland, how would you like military act? You don't? Well, I'm sure you'll find it. But let's be very clear about this, Poland. Hell no, we're not doing that. These lands are forfeit to me. Still want Ermland. I'm going to need some way to grab a bunch of this. Well, can try. Teutons still rule the seas here. Oh, that's not a good way to go. It's the opposite of a good way to go. But you're gonna be stuck in that fort for a wee while, huh? Nature always finds a way. There's still the concern about Novgorod troops here, though. Novgorod is not involved in the Polish War, but maybe they won't have access anymore. Got access through Poland. They'll find a way. They can get through Livonian Order down into Teutonic Order. I just have to hope that things work out pretty well for me in that case. Oh, they're making offers that are hurting me to refuse. Fortunately, it's very cheap for me to increase my stability. Yep, as expected. Novgorod's coming down and making my life miserable. And there's no real way for me to get them out of this war. Since they're only at war with me. This is going to be difficult. It's a shame that Novgorod actually jumped out of that previous war. A real shame indeed, but at least there goes the Teutonics. The war score is giving almost 50 to that, if I could just get my bloomin' capital back. But that's demanding a lot. About you joining in there, my good friend Lubeck. Yeah, war score is too low for them to get involved, otherwise they would. Oh boy. Game's playing hard to get now. And I've lost my access through Poland, but that also means that Novgorod won't have access through Poland. These men will die, and they will die for the good of the nation. Oh jeez, he's recruiting units over there. That's troublesome. At least I was able to keep my alliance with Brandenburg. This is awful, but it isn't over. Phew. Sadly, he's going to do this to me pretty much every month. I need my capital back since that's causing the entire war score that's giving me my stab hits here. Now is the time of all times to... Oh, we have a siege. Excellent. Jake, just wait before you decline. He's just going to keep sending them, though. Cede 1, 2, 3 provinces. That's out of the question. We need Stettin back on the double. This is going to drain our admin, but it's a fight for survival. And hey, Novgorod appear to be having a trouble or two, which will get them out of this war. We will fight and we will win. We know this because the Teutonic Order are too big to annex. These are mounting up. And this siege is going nowhere. Jake, you're a madman. If you wait, you don't get a stab hit at all. I believe you are a fool. Oh, good lord, my siege is not going to good places right now. Neither is my admin. Admin advisor is almost tempting, but really wouldn't make much odds. I just need this fort to fall. Seems that Novgorod's still having a little bit of difficulty with their rebels there, but it won't be enough unless I lift this damn siege on my capital. This is super expensive. It's incredibly unlikely that this is going to work out in my favor. Well, by favor I mean survival. I need extremely good rolls on these sieges for a while. That was incredibly good. Gonna keep my stab at 1 since that gives me a good safety net. That's right, abuse anything we can, anything and everything. Defenders desert. This is actually looking surprisingly good. Wow, we are paying through the nose for Stolp. Ah, disease outbreak. Worst case scenario right there. Didn't there used to be more of you, Teutonic disorder? And Novgorod, you don't want to be in this war, do you? Oh, please, game. Have mercy. There we go. Hey, Teutonic Order. You've caused me a lot of problems. You've caused me so many problems. I don't want you to exist right now. Trouble is, Riga is still there, but Riga... Well, my war exhaustion can't get any worse. And Riga don't have many troops. I have an idea. How about I go and pay Riga a visit? Riga are getting access there. Come out wherever you are, Riga. Oh my days. Oh, spare me, game. I think I'm just gonna turn back right now. I never needed that military access. Sure feels good right here. Livonian Order have 6 transports and plenty of units to transport. It isn't over yet. It takes so long to recruit units. So long. And here they come. Here come those accursed Livonians. Oh my days. Come on, Livonian Order, this war's been going on for so long, you must have better things to do with your time. The war's been going on for too long, so Lubeck wouldn't get involved. I can't fight those Livonians, they're too strong. There are too many of them. I have a slight advantage I can use here. Slight, very slight, but I can still use it. Alright, forget these guys, they're not going to be enough to save me here and now. Pull you back into glorious Berlin. Yeah, Teutonic Order called because it was defensive. Oh, hello Riga, you piece of crap. Okay, at least they're making a beeline for my partially defended capital there. That's odd though, you strolled right the way through Poland. Ah, well, if you need access, you need access. Let's just not fight with Riga. They will kick my ass, and then some. Yes! 5 years have passed, 100% war score. I'll be taking all your everything, thanks. I'd love if I could take a bit more, but I cannot. You see, sometimes you just gotta be really good. Then you can win any war. Man. Sorry, but I need to take a drink to celebrate how brilliant I am. I trust you can wait a second. Okay, I think we should do a little count on how much that cost. 20 war exhaustion is no joke. But these guys are going to be... Ah, shoot, you're Pomeranian, aren't you? Pomeranian separatists are going to rise up here. There's no question about that. What the hell do I do now? 20 war exhaustion is something, isn't it? It's tempting to just pay it down, so I don't have to worry about such things. It will cost me 750 Diplo, but... yeah, sometimes you just gotta do these things, right? So there we go, you're much less likely to revolt. Let's get that down to much, much less likely to revolt. And if I throw you over to our clergy, much, 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 much less likely to revolt. Whew. Looking good. Looking damn good. It's only Diplo points. Well, there's the thing. I need to westernize anyway, so we've got to find things to spend our points on. Military tech is one thing, but even so, I'm lagging behind so hard. We're 335, Brandenburg 566. Heck, I could start it pretty soon. Good to know that Austria still have a grand selection of allies, especially Hungary. I wish I could have a better ally, like Bohemia. I got too many Diplo relations, so... including what? Military access through Muscovy and Poland are those. So, it was pretty impressive, that fight. I gotta hand it to myself. I played astonishingly well. Or to be much more accurate, wow. I overestimated how good my troops are, and I already thought they were garbage. People are going, he isn't even Western, WTF. Yes, I was given delightful Chinese technology. I did not make these ideas, or anything about this nation, other than I changed it from Zoroastrian to Norse. Let's just get that one on the table there. So that didn't even do the whole opening up opportunities of expansion that I had hoped it would. Poland are now extremely strong. But they don't want to eat me. They got their land and they're happy enough with that. And look at all that aggressive expansion I didn't get. Nah, we're doing just fine. Jake, time to ally Sweden, if only. Oh, what? Sweden got independent. I wasn't even paying attention to that, but... Sweden are also allied to Poland, that's a pain. Poland have some big, strong friends backing them. Then again, I do want to chew up Denmark. It's tricky. It's very tricky. Mecklenburg still need to go, though. Oh, their only friend won't help them? And Lubeck will help me? For no extra cost? You tempt me, good sir. I mean, I know I just came away from a tragic war, but I think I would like all this land. And if Lubeck's willing to give it to me, who am I to say no? You gotta compare the important things. Alright, between us we should be able to take on those Mecklenburgian troops. And I really need some extra land or else I'm gonna die. Cancel all that. Look at my ally. Okay, no, he's just hosting a little jousting tournament there. This could backfire horribly, but as long as they have no friends, I do want to eat them up. Oh, Brandenburg will help me out. I could just call Brandenburg. I mean, I didn't gain all those favors for nothing, and you never know when they're just going to break it with me anyway. Nah, if I'm going to use them, I better use them well. Brandenburg also, don't consider that land interesting in the slightest. A wise man once said, why not both? But those favors could be useful in the future too. Especially when I just need that little bit more oomph for my own crappy, crap. Brandenburg on their own should be fine. Should. Tried that before, didn't go so well. I should stop dilly-dallying though. We never know when Verdun is suddenly going to decide they do want to join in the war. And I come to think of it, I never checked anything about that. That was a foolish thing for me to do. Thankfully, whew, that debt is still there. Alright, Brandenburg, now is the time to help me out. I think you and me alone can take care of this little sunshine. And Rostock is the greater one, so we'll go for that. Somebody's saying better do it with Lubeck. Why you gotta tear me like this? Lubeck is somebody I'm more likely to fight, but Lubeck is a free city. Nah, we can use Lubeck for other matters over here. Because if I can get through here and then get a coastline here, I'll have a lot more room to maneuver. So yeah, Rostock has got to go. Brandenburg will help us, whether they want to or not. And they want to. Oh, I actually don't want to take Rostock whilst they're building something, but that means a whole year of not taking it. A free shipyard is actually fairly worthless, to be honest. Forget that shipyard. You have got to go. Fighting into woods? What could possibly go wrong? No, if we kill them it's great. If we don't kill them it's not the end of the world. That said though, I'll have my troops doing the flanking, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. It's a bit risky using my king for this, but my king does have that siege pip. Nah, we're good. Jake, is Lubeck interested in Wismar? If yes, you can give it to them so they'll stop being a free city. I hadn't even considered such a thing, but you do make a good point. Still, no, I need land. I need to get stronger. You saw how at risk I was of being one-shotted there. That was some seriously risky biscuits, and I don't want to be repeating that. 19 separatism? That's harsh. Jake, what are they building in Rostock? It's a shipyard, and not something I'm interested in keeping. Shipyards are great for building up a navy, since that lower ship cost will count on towards their maintenance as well. But still not what I'm looking for. This is good though, I will not have to deal with any Pomeranian separatists. Money back guarantee on that one. Jake's famous last words, what could possibly go wrong? Everything. This has simultaneously been an incredible playthrough and an obscenely unlucky playthrough. So many stab hits, so many deaths of heirs, and yet the actual playing part has come off incredibly well. That enforced peace by me was just... If I was sitting next to me, I would kiss me for it. I kind of miss my navy though, I will have to rebuild it. That was an oversight on my part. If I had moved them over to here, some of them would have survived. I need that money, there's no question about it. Sure, it's going to cost me inflation, but... most of it goes... Well, some of it goes to me. Oh, wow, my prestige is down the bucket here. Be worth just grabbing a little bit more. And not too much aggressive expansion. I'm feeling good. My friends are still protective of me. Feels a bit belittling, doesn't it? And I'm very tempted to hand these provinces over to the clergy. I know the nobility is probably going to get a bit up in my face about all that. So I'll pull the clergy away from here and give it to the nobility. Not like autonomy is really too much of a concern. So that does mean the clergy's gone down the pan a little, but I just go, here you go clergy, have some more land to enjoy. More than 20 years have passed, so I can, and I would have if I was desperate, milk this. Yeah, I do need that admin, but more to the point, I need that military power. Heck, I really need that military power. Hey, even the merchant guilds. Think you could spare me a little ducky? Don't really need it, but I do want it. And I'm taking that too. So, conversion or coring? Why not both. Of course, giving autonomy because I cannot be dealing with rebels at this point in time. And if I get my troops over to Stolp, that should stop, or at least help stop any rebels popping up. I'm going to need more of an army. Get ourselves relatively close to force limit. Still no possible rivals, which is tragic. Kerfuffles69 is saying, what is Jake attempting today? I am playing with a custom nation that I did not make. It has Chinese technology, started with a 20-year-old Master Higgins ruler Devalwa. It is tribal. It has nothing going for it, so I'm trying to make something for it. Looks like Lundberg is about to go bye-bye. This could be advantageous, or it could not. Sadly, it was Lundberg that had no allies. That is a real shame, actually. Because now it means that my target, assuming you're going to annex that, which of course you are, my target is allied to my best friend Brandenburg. Better believe Brandenburg's going to join their side instead of mine. Dang, I just got rock blocked by Saxy. Okay. Jake, did you swap government type to tribal despot? No, I did not. Not yet, at least. We'll be westernizing soon, once I get these cored and converted. Please, game, give me some rivals. Whilst I consider where to go from here. It's not easy. Excuse me. Wasn't able to expand my horizons over into the Baltic, but at least we have a nice name on the map. Greater Denmark, you can almost read it now. We started with 3 development and we're sitting pretty at 56. Saxe Luxembourg, how can I break you up with Denmark? Not Denmark, although that would be nice. Brandenburg. If Brandenburg was pulled into a worse situation and accrued some debt, they wouldn't help you, and I'm not scared of Oldenburg. Nonetheless, I need to be ready for this. We'll get our claim on Lundberg. Just in... No, bad move. Very bad move. Forget I did that. I need to make sure that my relations are still pretty good with anyone and everyone with whom it matters, including Austria. No, there's the slightest chance that they could lose Lundberg. So I'm going to fabricate my claim on their capital, Lauenburg. Jake, why are you not getting demands for your unlawful territory? Asks Drachoren. Well, that's a good question and not something we've addressed, but it should be easily explained by this. Sound effect showing that I am Norse. If you are not Christian, you will not get demands for unlawful territory. Have a enjoy. Civil War in Ming probably means that Ming is, yep, not looking so priceless anymore. Vijayanagar seems to be coming out on top in India, although Jampur will give them a run for their money. Pasai down in the southeast, good job. It's not military tech, I'm not interested. Muscovy's growth spurt being a little stunted there. And, right, the Danes are gearing up for round 2. That will be a concern if they bring in Muscovy. But the Swedes hate them. So, since I'm threatened by them, Sweden might even come to me. Okay, perhaps not. Oh shoot, that I don't like. Bohemia, actually Bohemia is allied with Poland, so that might be okay. It's difficult, you can read that both ways. Sure, the Ottomans are a great help even without the City of World's Desire. But Austria had a lot of big friends as well. Austria is in a personal union under... Oh, yeah. The game got to throw so many curveballs at me. I need like 8 arms to deal with this. Crivens. Okay, at least the Pomeranians are going to go away. Jake, it might be an idea to invest into forts, at least on your